Mary with Everything Mary, and I'm so glad you could join me today on Crochet Soiree. Did you know that March is National Crochet Month? I'm just so excited to be part of Crochet Soiree because, oh my goodness, they bring us the best in patterns and projects and products and so many things. It's just such a great site. And I'd like to just thank them because we are celebrating National Crochet Month. So my hat's off to you, Crochet Soiree. Today what I'm going to show you how to do is a cover for my Kindle. These are such a popular little thing right now, and there's the iPad that's coming out and so many small little netbooks and things. I thought maybe we'd try and make a cover for one. First, I like to use a ruler like this to measure things. It's easy, it's flat, it fits nicely on my desk, and it's easy for me to read and see. It's actually a ruler that belongs a lot in the quilt world, but I use it for other things. So, I can take my Kindle, I can measure it. It actually measures 8 inches by 5 3/8 inches. So I've got that measurement down, and again I want to remind you that I always put everything on a note card. I write it down so that I have all my measurements and anything that I think that is important to the project I'm doing. So I'm going to write down what it is, the inches, and I've got that already written down. Now for this, I found this great yarn, and I found it in my little goodie box, so this is all I ended up having left. But it's like this blue-green, and it's just gorgeous, gorgeous deep color, and I loved it. But you know me, I don't like anything to be too plain. So I found this other yarn. Don't have much left of it now. But it was just a really nice yarn that I bought a few years ago. And of course variegated, but variegated in a little different way. So that it makes just a nicer, not a nicer pattern, but just a nice little pattern there. Then I decided that I really wanted to showcase this variegated yarn, so I just decided to put it in the middle. From there, all I actually did was crochet strips, and then I sewed my strips together. There's a few ways you can do this. I actually made 4 of the green-blue strips, and then 2 of the strips with the variegated yarn. I actually stitched these together with thread, but you could have actually just put them together, even crocheted them together with the yarn. The other way that you could have done this is to actually just make it all one piece and to do your stitches here, bring this in, drop this color, bring this in, drop this color, and then go back and forth this way. And then you have it all in one piece, and you just have to stitch your sides and your bottom together. Either way is fine, and I like to always give you that option of what you would like to do with it. Then, because I wanted to put a little closure on it, I put a button right here in the center, and then I added this to the back, this little tab. As you can see, the tab has the little hole in it. I actually made this 9 stitches across, and then when I came back, I did 3 single crochet, chain 3 right here, and then 3 single crochet. Then when you come back, you're just doing your 9 across again. For this particular pattern, what I have done is I used 8 single crochet across all the way up to 8 inches. 8 single crochet here, but as you can see it makes it wider, and then 8 on this side. However, you might want to try your yarn, because if you have a heavier yarn or a thinner yarn, that's what's going to give you the amount of stitches you actually need. So anyway, this is what I've done. Now I can put my Kindle in here. The other thing I will tell you is that I used a really soft yarn, and I think the softer the yarn, the nicer it might help keep your Kindle. So that's another thing to be thinking of. So I have my Kindle in here, and I can just button it, and look how nice it looks. But you know me, I can't let this go without a rhinestone. So I found this beautiful rhinestone. And when you actually see the picture of this, you're going to see it looking this way because I'm going to glue this on with a glue gun as soon as I walk away from here. I hope this will inspire you to create your own Kindle cover. There's so many varied ideas you can use and so many patterns you can use. And as long as you just make it the right size and put a little flap on it, you've got a great Kindle cover and you've got your own signature on it when you decide to do it your way. So thank you for joining me today on Crochet Soiree. See you again next time.